All righty. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I'm excited today to have Michelle on the channel, who is from Vexels, and she will be sharing her insight on Vexels and how it can really benefit your print-on-demand business. I have a few questions that I want to ask her. If we have people on still, we'll then answer some questions that you may have. But the first question that I want, I guess first, Michelle, how about you just go ahead and introduce yourself
Yeah,
and a
sure.
little background, what you do with Vexels and how you help the team there.
Of course. Well, first of all, hi everybody. I'm Michelle. I've been working at Vexels for almost 2.5 years, and I'm a part of the marketing team. Basically, my job is to help content creators like Brandon under to, to sorry, help content creators like Brandon to understand why Vexels is such a valuable tool for their communities and how we can help them out and make the most out of Vexels.
Very cool. So I want to ask a few questions that I think would be beneficial to the audience and to people who may be interested in Vexels. The first question I want to ask you, Michelle, is why does every print-on-demand seller need to be using Vexels?
It's a really good question. I think the answer is simple. It's because we're living in a really busy world, and there's no time to lose. And sometimes maybe you're a seller, and sometimes you don't have the skills enough to put together like a high quality product. And that's where we come in. At Vexels, we are a team of almost 100 people working here every day. Like there's no third parties or anything, and we have like more than 70 designers approximately. And so like these are designers, illustrators, graphic artists, and they make sure that the content we create is of really high quality. So basically, and to answer your question, I think it's a good tool to subscribe to because it saves time. The graphics you get are of really high quality and everything is editable. So if you don't like something or there's something you like to change, you can do that like when you download the files or using our online tools.
Cool, very cool. And I know with us, it is a huge time saver. The biggest time consuming part of doing print on demand and selling on the Etsy marketplace is doing the designing aspect of it. And being able to just download any design that you need from a professional designer has been a huge help to us and our business. So I 100% agree with you. What would you say some of your favorite features are on Vexels?
That's a great question. I mean, in the past few years, we have developed so many different new products and new tools. But if I had to choose, first of all, I think it would be the T-shirt maker, which is an online tool we have that lets you, upload your own designs and put them like in a T-shirt mockup. But especially you can create without graphic knowledge and without even having to use Photoshop or any other software that needs you to be downloaded. So like it's really easy to use. We have a product team that works on it on a daily basis, and there are new templates that are uploaded each week. And it's like, and in the past few weeks we released like the mobile version, so now it's even like really accessible to use it on the phone. And I think it's like one of the best things Vexels has, and we've been striving really to to do the best we can with that product because we know it's really helpful for a lot of people, especially for the ones that don't have many graphic design tools. I would also say the design request, it's awesome. It's actually one of the reasons why a lot of people subscribe to Vexels. Basically, the design requests are something that come with your subscription on a recurring and free basis. So basically, let's just say you buy a merge subscription, so you get 2 design requests per month, and it can happen that maybe you don't find what you need on the site, or there's like an idea you have on your mind that you really want to turn to reality. So our team, we actually have 30 people working right now in the design request area. Will turn that idea into reality as long as it follows some community guidelines and there's no copyright infringement, because we always make sure with that. There's always, every day we have a customer success team and content team that checks on every request if they can be approved or not. So I think that's also a really great tool. And as a third one, and my last, like, this will be the last one that I will tell you because I like everything about Vexels, but I'll just go with this one. We have developed the past year the PSD scalable t-shirt templates. Basically, they are Photoshop templates that you can apply to, you just download one file and you can create hundreds of designs with it, because you just download like a template of a specific style or color, or I don't know, it can be grunge, it can be retro, or whatever you might think, and you can, adapt it to your needs. You can change the text, you can change the images, and you can upload even your images. So it really lets you, be full creative. But the only thing that has is that you need to know a little bit about Photoshop. We have some tutorials though, but maybe for some it's not exactly what they need. But I think it's great because it's also amazing for putting up, for example, t-shirt collections, or you want to go on one design route, so it lets you really release your creativity.
Cool. Very cool. So the PSD template maker is a great way to really have scalable designs. So you can
Yeah.
easily change out color of a graphic, swap out the graphic, or really anything that your creativity allows you to do.
Yeah, and it's not just like basic color change, it's like retro and cool letterings and fonts. So it's really worth giving it a look. Yeah.
Okay. And are you guys always updating these PSD templates?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so
I
you're
mean,
always adding new ones.
I think from the past year until now, we have more than 100 PSD templates. So imagine like all the possibilities that can, happen through that. So
Okay, cool. And then I guess a side question, I know a lot of people ask about like licensing and how that works
yeah.
and permission to use your designs. Can you
Yes.
walk us through that? How does that work with Vexels?
Yeah, basically, I think the best analogy I can make is to imagine Vexels as like a renting service, just like Spotify or Netflix. Like in those apps, you can use the content to your own benefit, as long as you're subscribed. And here it happens the same, because in a way, when you publish on any print-on-demand store your designs that you made through Vexels, you're kind of profiting through us. So for us, it only makes sense, to have subscription active for you to sell our designs.
Okay.
But we know this is something that might be like, a stopping point for a lot of people to sign up. So that's why we created, I think it was last year or the other year. Oh, Brennan? Oh, there you are. Basically, we created lifetime subscriptions, which basically it's a one-time payment instead of our monthly or annual payments that you pay once, and that's it. You don't need to worry about anything else. And just taking the opportunity, tomorrow the prices of the lifetime plans will be raised a little bit, because when we released our new site, everything, the prices were raised, but not of these plans. And so like today is the last day of Black Friday. There's like really few hours left to subscribe. So not only you will be getting like, it's huge the discount, because it's a 55% off. So it's like $415, the merch lifetime. And from tomorrow on, it's going to cost around like $600. So
So now's the time to not miss
it's
out on the opportunity.
time. Yeah.
Cool. Good to know. So why would a seller invest in Vexels over other design tools like Canva or a GoDaddy Studio or things like that?
Yeah, that's a question we don't get a lot. I mean, because I don't know. But basically, I think the reason is why I suggest anyone to subscribe to Vexels. It's because, we're always looking to improve what we do. We really care about the feedback from our users and from like content creators like you. Um, and basically, we try every day, to improve our products in a way that they can be like as much useful for the POD community as possible. I mean, we will always look for that, and we will always be looking to, think of ways to speed up some work, some, points of things different in the process of creating t-shirt designs. Or I don't know, in the past few months we released, for example, a lot of PSD mugs and PSD book covers We have started our route with KDP too, which we know like a lot of our users are into that. So, basically, I think we really care about our users and the community, and that's like a really big different point. I mean, I'm not going to, compare ourselves to the competition, because we really think of ourselves and how we can improve, and that's it. But
Cool. And I think Vexels is pretty unique compared to Canva or other tools like that. At least you have more options
yeah.
and things that you can really do with your service that you have. So for me personally, I think Vexels is a no-brainer because it's such a great way to have access to excellent designs created by graphic designers. And you have your mockup generator, your t-shirt maker, the PSD template. So there's a lot of variety within Vexels, which is very helpful as a seller who has very limited knowledge or skill set when it comes to designing.
Yeah, we will release, I think it was this year, we released logo maker. So for example, let's say you want to start selling your t-shirt designs, but you don't have a logo, you just go to our logo generator. It's really quick, and it also lets you, have your brand identity and start creating from there too. And we have released now, I don't know, creative interiors, and with the design request, it's like you can get what you're looking for, even though if it's not in the site. So I think it's like a really complete tool and helping hand for the POD community.
Cool. Awesome. So my last question I have for you, Michelle, is if you were to subscribe or to choose between an annual or lifetime account, what one would you personally do if you were selling currently in the print on demand space?
Well,
And
I
maybe
think
like why? Why would you?
Yeah, I think it depends in which point of your print on demand, road are you in. For example, if you're just starting, maybe it makes more sense to, I don't know, try out a monthly subscription. And if you see like it's something that's worth, if you feel comfortable using our designs, you can then upgrade to an annual, and then you can say, okay, this is really worth it, or I'm sure that my designs are going to, rock the print on demand world, and you just can upgrade. Right now, because we are on Black Friday and because it's finishing today, like the sale ends today, like really in a few hours, I would myself buy the lifetime subscription, because not only it's going to be the cheapest as ever, and tomorrow the price is, increasing, but also because you just don't need to worry about licensing and taking down designs in case you just decide to, I don't know, to cancel your subscription. And apart from that, in the future, there's going to be a lot of stuff happening at Vexels, and there's going to be new releases and more tools and more upgrades. And eventually, we're going to start, differentiating the highest tiers of our plans with the rest and giving them, more benefits, to give them, more advantages. So in that case, I would suggest maybe the ultimate annual merch plan or the business lifetime plan. They both have, for example, VA seats, which, for example, if you have a team of designers you work with, you don't need to buy 3 subscriptions. You just need one. And then we give them access to your team, up to 3 people in total. And then you will be able to access all these cool benefits that are going to happen soon. So my suggestion would be that the business lifetime or the merch ultimate annual plan.
Cool. Awesome. Great advice. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, Michelle. I know we have just a few people tuned in right now. Out of box, we have you here, and it sounds like you're possibly subscribed to Vexels. If any of you have questions that you would like to ask Michelle, now is the time to ask her. We'll just answer 1 or 2 questions here, and then we'll be signing off. But now is the opportunity to ask someone who works for Vexels to get the answers to the questions that you may have. So, anyone watching right now, do you have any questions for us?
I think one cool thing to mention in the meantime is that if you guys subscribe through brand links today, you will be eligible for one full annual refund if you subscribe to an annual plan, or to a lifetime plan if you subscribe to one of them. So there's also going to be like a huge bundle that contains these scalable designs and SVGs for winter and Christmas. So it's a good opportunity to listen to Brennan and hop on our site and get the most out of our deals before it's
Oh,
too late.
right. Yeah, don't miss out on the opportunity. You could get a 100% free Vexels account right now if you sign up before the deal ends, which it will end here in the next few hours. So do not sleep on this opportunity. But any last questions from anyone before we sign off? All righty. Well, thank you so much, Michelle, for being here and for answering questions and for sharing some insight on Vexels. And it is such a great program and such a great way to quickly scale your business, specifically selling on the Etsy marketplace, but it's applicable to selling on any type of print on demand space. So
Yeah, of
don't
course.
miss out on this opportunity. The link is in the description, and this deal that they're running right now for the Black Friday weekend will be ending soon. So do not miss out. But thank you so much for watching. Michelle, any last thoughts from you that you'd like to share?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that, of course, that it's a really great opportunity. But if you have any type of questions, you can write to our live chat or send us an email, and we'll answer straight away. Because we want to, people to buy confidently. So if there's any doubts or anything, just let us know, and we'll be here.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Michelle. Stay
Thanks for
safe and have a wonderful day.
Awesome. See you soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye.